Zayto, Dino Fury's Red Ranger, may now be the new Phantom Ranger, and at the end of the season we could see him with his new white suit. Perhaps you do not understand the similarity between these two characters, since many remember that the Phantom Ranger had a black suit, but in the comics we could see its origin, and originally he had a white suit. Still, this makes no difference as many Rangers have white suits, so why compare him to the Phantom Ranger? The actor who plays Zayto in Cosmic Fury said on his social media that the white suit is the Ghost Ranger. The words ghost and phantom mean almost the same thing, and this is the biggest connection there can be so far. Another thing is that Zayto said that the Morphin Masters gave him new powers. Let's remember that the Phantom Ranger is a Morphin Master, and if Zayto has new powers given to him by the Morphin Masters, then he may have been given a power similar to theirs. Also, remember that the Phantom Ranger was inside the Morphin grid for many years and Zayto was dead, but the Morphin Masters took Zayto's energy from the Morphin grid to bring him back, something similar to what the Phantom Ranger experienced. Another theory that many fans have said is that now Zayto may be a new emissary, and this makes a lot of sense since, if we look up the story of the 6 emissaries in the comics, we can see that they became emissaries after sacrificing their lives. This is the same thing that Zayto did, and after several months he appeared on Earth again, but we don't know if he became an emissary quickly after dying and was with the Morphin Masters all this time. Although Zayto's suit has some red details, his suit is white and gray, so Zayto could be the new red emissary or maybe a white emissary, which has never been seen so far. In one of the Death Ranger story comics, we can see Billy and Tommy talking about the white emissary, and they say that Tommy could be the white emissary since his power comes from white light and all colors are created from white light. This was a silly conversation between the two of them, but if we are serious about this topic regarding Zayto's new power, then we could say that he can be the real white emissary with the combination of all colors and white light. Putting aside the theory about emissaries, if we are talking about the white light, which was Tommy's power as a White Ranger, then this may be a possibility for Zayto's new power. Remember that the white light was supposedly created by Zordon, and this light represented the power of good, and no darkness could take away Tommy's powers. In the comics we have already seen that Zordon has had contact with the emissaries, and he was a being who had many years of life and a lot of knowledge about the Morphin grid. This makes us think that maybe Zordon did not create the power of the white light, but that the emissaries or the Morphin Masters gave him this new power because they saw something good in Tommy. This is also what could have happened with Zayto, but in this case the Morphin Masters already knew Zayto, and with his life sacrifice they could see that he was committed to saving others. For now, these are the closest theories to what may be happening, but the reality is that the producers have said that when this costume was created, they still had nothing planned for the 30th season of the franchise. At that time, they didn't know anything. They didn't know the name of season 30, they didn't know the theme, and they didn't know about the costumes the Rangers would wear. This means that maybe they just did it to see the public's reaction, or they are simply lying to us, and at that time they already had everything planned for season 30. The reality is that, if we analyze the costume well, in reality, the change was not that big. It is only a change of colors and a shield on the shoulders, which is very small. If we start to compare this suit with the new official suits that have been presented to us for the new season number 30 titled Cosmic Fury, we can see that there are many differences. The first thing we can see is that the chest design is gone. Now there is no design, and it is a simpler suit. In the hands we can see that the forearms are silver metallic style, and the waist has a metallic part that gives a new style to these suits. We can also see that in the center of the strap they have the Power Rangers logo with some details in gold color. The helmets have not changed much, they have some new details, but there are two things we should take a good look at. The first is a very simple detail. The Morphin that has the Green Ranger has parts in gold color and has a different design. The second detail is that now all the suits have a metallic colored shield with some details in gold color. This shield is very different from the one on Zayto's white suit, which is a shield that seems to be only an aesthetic design and not for protection. With all these differences we can see that it is very likely that all the theories are just empty ideas and that in reality the producers told the truth. They just made that white suit to create expectations without having any plans for season 30 at that time when they finished filming Dino Fury. Still, Zayto is going to have to wear that white suit when the new season starts, and maybe at that time, we will have some explanation. Then the Rangers will get their new suits somehow, and then we will know if Zayto is going to stay with the team as the Red Ranger again. A curious detail is that after Zayto's sacrifice, in the episode we were never introduced to a new team leader. This gives us space to think that the leader is still Zayto. If you like the new Cosmic Fury costumes, like this video, and subscribe for more Power Rangers costumes.